I first came here in about 2003 and decided to buy a home here. I was a little bit disillusioned with England. I had personal reasons for coming here at that time as well, and decided to buy a house because it seemed to be that the property market was a good thing to invest in. You've got to take it as what you're doing is a kind of small adventure. It's no good going there and expecting to sort of live exactly like you live in England, because you can't. It's not England, you know. Within your four walls, it might be that you can say, well, this is part of England. You can carry on your customs there. You can have your set routine, maybe some foods and stuff, you know, cooked a different way. But when you move outside, it's interesting to embrace the places that makes it Latvia. The world is a smaller place. It's relatively easy to move around to countries now to go and live, especially within the EU, because within the EU it's a lot easier to move. It's just really like it's more difficult now to move to another EU country than what it used to be to move to, say, Ireland or Scotland or Wales. I mean, the only difference becomes is when if you want to like to work and you're coming from outside an EU member country, because then you will need help. You will need a professional company and professional advice that will get you the documentation you need in order to help you and assist you gaining work and the right to work in that country. Does that make sense? And more people now are moving, so therefore more and more people have experience of moving people around, and so therefore it's not like this like moving to some strange thing in the back and beyond them in Mars. It's more a usual everyday thing that lots of companies are very experienced in. But of course it's important to try to research a little bit, and recommendation, ask other people's experience of moving, other people's experience, the company that you're going to use. For a little bit of research, just a small bit of research, it can save you lots of hassle and lots of time. Your most important thing when you arrive in a foreign country is you want to be settled as quickly as possible and start to live your life. And the easier it is, the more settled you feel, the more it becomes like home. Excuse me. Keep it burning nicely for a little while. Sometimes it's nice to have central heating, but you can't beat a good old log fire. Latvia has plenty of logs, millions of logs, millions of trees. Well, the culture can be a little bit of a shock, in as much as there are some quirky things here that it's not like in the UK. I suppose it very much depends on sort of your mentality of thinking. For instance, I mean, if you're someone that's never moved around before, you haven't travelled much, you know, whatever, it can be a big shock, because obviously, if you've lived in one place all your life, and then you're moving across 6 countries, 1,500 miles, to a country that doesn't particularly primarily speak your language, with lots of different customs, it can be a real big culture shock. That it's kind of, it's not England. You know, if we wanted to live in England, we should stay there. Airport 15 minutes away. Nice to see some of the planes from around the world, including ones from England. Ryanair, eh? Yeah. Ryanair has made it very affordable for people to come and for people to go.
So Gary, that's your home over there.
Absolutely, yes.
Now you've done some work on that.
Yes, we've extended it from 1 bedroom to 3 by taking the front of the building, the other side, and actually extending the roof. This has created a second and third bedroom and a hall, and a storage area in the loft, as well as in the bedroom. We converted it to make it slightly smaller, which gave us a shower and toilet ensuite. So as you can see behind me, the existing house, the house that we've extended. As we move around, there's a wide open space this way, over in the corner. This will be 2 more houses that we will build that will be of around 300 square meters. They will be spacious, they'll look good, and they will be an interesting project because they're not exactly of Latvian design. They're of some different design. My choice. I hope it will be good. On this side will be the last house. This will be my home for the future. A little larger, maybe about 335 square meters, and we'll have some interesting characters built into the houses. And then this will be home. My neighbours are fine, the area's fine, and as you can see, there's lots of open space, and it's a good space to live in. Yeah, it's fresh.
Just snowed yesterday, did it?
Yeah, last night we should have got another covering of snow on the ground. It's pretty cool. It's okay. It looks very Christmassy. Unfortunately, this year, because of I know it's global warming or just a freak, we haven't had so much snow here, you know, and the temperature has been pretty good, because last year it was down to minus 27. This year it's more been in tune with England, but it's worst is down to about minus 15. But amazingly, it's not really that terribly cold. In England, it's damp, it's a humid, horrible atmosphere whereby that the snow will be wet, but this is not. My hands are not wet, so it's a different atmosphere. It's a better environmental place to actually live from a health point of view, I think. And that's one of the reasons why I came here, because when I was a child I suffered from a bad chest. I don't get so much problems here. It's a better place to live, in my opinion, but that's just for me. Will I stay here for the rest of my life? Well, it's a big place, plenty of places to see. Not that old yet, still have ambition to do some things after I finish this project. So that's me and my home, and yeah, it's good, it's cool.